Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome. Another COG stream. I'm feeling it today, guys. I'm feeling it. It's a new LFM season. I've been a little bit busy today. I was actually planning on starting a bit earlier, but I've just been caught up with a few things. But nothing serious or anything like that. Just busy, innit? Being a dad. Dad things. But yeah, what's up? But yeah, I wanted to make sure that we're in it for this evening race because obviously new LFM season. I want to get involved. Why not start out our new LFM season with a Nordschleife race and drop hundreds of elo? I think that would be the perfect start to a new season. What do you guys think? Unfortunately, we can't use the Lexus here because the Lexus isn't in the LFM BOP list. I know. I don't understand why. No one understands why. It's really annoying, but unfortunately, this beautiful machine here, we cannot pick it. So I've gone with good old reliable, and to be honest, it is the most enjoyable car at the Nordschleife, by far. That's mainly the reason I pick it, and that is, as much as I shit on it, as much as I shit on this car, guys, you've heard me shit on this car and millions of times, the 296 is genuinely the best car for Nordschleife in terms of drivability. It's so much fun. Like, you guys don't understand unless you've driven it. So many of the cars in this game have, like, broken suspension and weird shit, but for some reason, I don't know why, because this is a Unga Bunga machine. A lot of tracks, this is Unga Bunga mode. But around the Nordschleife, it is so nice. It is so nice. And it may be the boring pick. I don't care. It's the fun pick for Nordschleife. And it has been bopped pretty hard as well recently. So hopefully it's not going to be the OP car. It's just the most enjoyable car. So thank you, Reminiscence. What up, man? How's it going? Nice shirt. Thank you very much. It's what's it say? It says Trivium. I think it's I think that's a TV show. Never heard of it. Yo, what up, guys? Yo, YouTube chat. I see you all there. Knock off Nigel. Sup. H Enzo Vince Igor. Right. Let's do it. Yep, we are, guys, we are the Ferrari Masterclass today. Unfortunately, I don't think we can make any Ferrari strategy calls because it is just a 45-minute race. It's nothing like, there's no crazy strategy. We can't do Ferrari strats, so, but I reckon we could manage it. If we really try, we could fuck this up in some horrific way. Right, let's get into things. Last to first? Good God, no. Not at the Nordschleife. Right. Let's practice by doing some public lobbies to start out. Does that sound like a good plan? Some public loobies. Public loobies. Where should we go to? Well, let's see if there is a Nords, actually. Any public Nords? 8. Apex Online Racing. Okay, there's one here. There's only 5 people. Is there anything else? Oh, there's one here. 10 out of 10. Nope. Is there another? That's it. So what? We'll do a normal public lobby to start out. Maybe we can get it to like a Monza public lobby. Where are my RBR streams? I want to do I don't want to do RBR just yet. I want to do BeamNG. Have you guys seen the Rally BeamNG mods? It looks so... I don't think they're mods. I think a lot of it's just normal game. It looks really good. Just because of, like, the damage model. Like, if BeamNG turns into some sort of, like, proper rally sim, that would be sick. And I'd be all down for it. Right, if we can get into this lobby, that'd be great. 30 person. Man watched one. I haven't, right, someone said about the Jimmy video. I haven't seen it. I only saw it from Fosh's stream. It looks really, really good. Let me in. Let me in. I swear on my family's existence, I have not seen this video. Right. Let's try and get into here. Oh my god, they're all full, man! Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bam-ba-dam. I can go to drink and drive. But quali's 30 minutes. I want to just jump into a race, you know. I want to just jump in. Come on, let me in. Come on, let me in. I'm just going to keep spamming until I get in. I'm sure I'll get in. We can enjoy our cup of tea while we wait. Let me in! Yo, Zaddy, what up? Oh. Maybe I could play some piano while we wait. Let me in! Let me in! We can't get in. Oh, wait, no, it's brands. I thought we had one there. No, can't get in, boys. We're locked out. We've been locked out of Monza for too long. Alright, we'll just have to do another public lobby. Fuck Monza. Tried to have a funny race, but we just can't get in. You know what? We'll stay in this drink and drive server until it goes live. Until the race is up. And then this will be our practice. This will be our practice for Nordschleife. Which kind of makes no sense, but we get used to the Ferrari. That's what it's about. Alright, where is my COG setup? There it is. COG setup. Wait, how long's the race? 20 minutes, so we need to put in about 40 liters of fuel. That should be fine. Last time I drove Ferrari was in IES, so we gotta get good. Gotta get good. I was gonna say it was IES here, but it wasn't, was it? It was the Porsche GT2s here. GT Poos. Not using Lexus. I would use the Lexus. You guys do not understand. I would use the Lexus for so many things if it was in the LFM BOP list. They refuse to put it in, and they have no valid argument. And it's so annoying. I am part of the LFM team, and it annoys me that they won't put the Lexus in. But it is what it is, I guess. Like, I get not letting it into Pro Series. Fully get it. But, like, not letting it into just daily racing is so sad. Oh my god. He's dead!
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Just inform them you are an ex-champion, so they will listen to you. It doesn't work. Unfortunately, my streamer privilege will not allow them to listen to me. Whoa! Don't go over that curb. Right. This isn't a Ford. This isn't a GT2 Porsche. Got it. Right, we're good to go? Not a Ford. Not a GT2. That curb is so stupid, man. I think that'll happen with any car nearly. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Yeah, I pressed the jump button. My UKOG setups on Go setups, they all come with a professional jump button.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
If you would like a professional jump button, UKOG setups. He's joining FDA again. What car have I chosen? I'm probably just gonna go Lexus. Actually, no, I've chosen the Jetta. I chose the Jetta. You used to drive this car a lot before you became a Bob tourist. I did. I drove the McLaren a lot. In 1.9, I drove the McLaren and the Ferrari. And then now the Ford. I don't know if the Ford is my most used car. I don't think it is still. I think this is still my most used car in the 1.9 update. Yeah, he's that guy saying code UKOG in the chat. What a G. What a G. What a G. But I think this season of Pro Series, like, I'm going to be honest, I think it's going to be single make. Obviously, we've got single make Jetta and single make Porsche Cup, right? Those are two of the rounds. But I do have a strong feeling that it's going to feel like it's every round is single make. It's going to feel like that soon. Ford's now my most driven on LFM. Damn. That's crazy to think about. Are you sure it's more than the 488? I think my most driven car ever is probably the old McLaren. Not the Evo, the old McLaren. But that was when LFM was coming about, you know. I drove that car so much before LFM on other leagues, you know what I mean?
Whoa, let's go. Thanks for resubscribing to UKOG.
105-month-long spreadsheet going strong at Hardcapper.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dark Spectre. Damn. Damn! It's huge. Absolutely huge. My Mang. Thank you for keeping it up. That sounds weird. Thanks for keeping it up. Keep on keeping it up. Wanted to start the season also today with Nords, but having bad man flu. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Gotta look after yourself, though. Oops. Look after yourself. Man flu sucks.
Tier free sub.
You could pie.
A tier free sub. A tier free sub.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Ooh. What tier sub was that again? I didn't quite hear. Hey, Pineapple! Thank you, man! For not 1, not 2, not even 8, 6 subs in 1. That is a tier 3, baby! Cheers, man. Thanks for continuing crazy-ass support. First, the big bad booty sub. Now the, well, another big bad booty sub, but also a tier 3, man. Thank you.
Clear on the left.
I'll let this guy go. Now we will go. Had some horrible LFM races today, lost all motivation. It do be like that sometimes. It do be like that sometimes. I think if you will not bother with Pro and go try LMU now that they banned the Nissan and the Bentley, I don't think too many people will, because there weren't many Bentleys. There weren't many Bentleys before the ban, just because it's not a fun car to drive, in my opinion. I think that's why it wasn't very popular. The Nissan was getting very popular, though. Obviously, everyone was seeing what Castorino was doing. Like, a lot of people was watching what Castorino was doing, and they wanted a piece of that, right? So we were seeing a lot more in dailies and Pro Series.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
So I'd say the Nissan was probably more popular than the Bentley, but they both had the same potential. It's just the Nissan was probably the easier to drive, right? But I don't think it's gonna... I don't think it's gonna really make people avoid it, because if there's not that bit... Like, you gotta think about it. For the average person, the average driver, they were dealing with... Like, let's say you're a Ferrari driver. You were dealing with... you know, all the other cars being a pain in the ass, basically, apart from the Lambo and the McLaren. Every other car would just drive past you like you're not even there. And the reference is, I drove the Ferrari for a very long time, and that was my life. Well, BMW specifically for me when I was fighting Nils. Unovertakeable. The season where I was fighting with Nils, it was just me, it was a train simulator, you know what I mean? It was so annoying. And then they added Ford to the game. That made the life as a Ferrari driver even worse. Oh my god. And then LFM added the Nissan and the Bentley to the BOP list. And you were allowed to pick it for Pro Series. So as a Ferrari driver, oh my god, it was horrific. It was absolutely horrific. Because it's not just like one car, it's not two cars. There's just so many cars that were so much faster, you know what I mean? Like, so much faster. And it was just really annoying. So now that they've got rid of two of those cars that are so much faster, I think for a Ferrari driver, it might get easier, but this is the key word. Might. Because if all those Nissan and Bentley drivers, if they all migrate to the Ford, every single one of them, then shit. That's the key word. If they migrate to other cars, then it might not be as bad. But if they all migrate to one specific car, you can 100% see why it could get worse. But unfortunately, I do think Ford is going to be very popular this season. I think it's going to be very, very popular this season. And I think if you don't pick Ford, I think there are other options. I genuinely do think that the Audi, having driven it myself, and then also seeing some of the BOP times, I definitely think the Audi could be a good pick. But there's not many cars that aren't bopped well, you know what I mean? So like for me, it's either Ferrari or Ford, because Ferrari always has an advantage of good tires and less fuel, right? So Ferrari's a very good choice. The only problem with Ferrari is you can't overtake. And now with the reverse top 15, gonna be really tough. Gonna be really tough. If you're in a Ferrari. Whereas Ford, you can actually probably overtake a lot. The only disadvantage you have with Ford is every time it rains. Every time it rains is really difficult. Really difficult. So Silverstone, I think, is guaranteed wet. That is going to be dog shit. And then if it rains on one of these like mixed weather ones, then you're kind of fucked. But
kick or left, kick or left, kick or left.
Thank you very much, Emperor. I'm also very bad at qualifying in it, so yeah. Why is there no Bentley or Nissan? I don't know exactly the reason, but I think they're wanting to go more SRO route, where only the official cars are allowed in Pro Series. And then so I'm assuming that's the reason, but there's also other reasons as well. So because Bentley and Nissan are older cars, they're on an older tire model, and that's why you were seeing such big differences, and why the older cars were doing like dominating Pro Series and then IES. So IES the Bentley dominated, Pro Series the Nissan dominated. Don't get me wrong, there were both drivers and teams in both those series were insane. Insane. Like Castorino, top level driver. Absolutely insane. Nitro team, probably the best team on the grid, right? So don't get me wrong, mega drives. But, you know, I mean, if you speak to Hubin himself, you know, like the Bentley was such an obvious pick for an endurance series because of how cold the tires are. It's on a different tire model, and it uses literally no fuel. It has almost the same fuel usage as the Ferrari, and people like Nils, for example, and loads of people were saying how OP the Ferrari is with its fuel usage. Well, the Bentley also has that going for it. And this insane acceleration. Not great top speed, but insane acceleration. You know, the tires being cold is such a big thing in wet races and, you know, hot races. There's just too many, I guess there was too many advantages for those older cars. It's a shame because, like, the Lexus, for example, hasn't, like, none of those advantages on tires. Which is weird. Like, I don't know why the Lexus doesn't get that treatment, but, cheers, Kunos. But what's even weirder is the Lexus doesn't get that treatment, yet that's the one that isn't allowed in dailies. Why is that the banned car from LFM? Like this double banned car, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's racism against Lexuses, man. LFM racism against the Lexus. Clearly. Carism. Is that the right word? Carism. Lexus is a rocket in a straight line. The Ford exists. It's very quick in a straight line, don't get me wrong, but like...
Green line, go, go, go.
There's not many tracks where you can extract that straight line speed. I think the only one you can actually extract the straight line speed of the Lexus to a ridiculous extent is Nordschleife. Right, anyway, public lobby Monza. Because Monza, everyone else is running low wings, so you're just as quick as them anyway. Even if you're on minus 40, which...
Clear on the right. You've got light damage at the rear. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Made it? Made it? Made it. What are you doing, sir?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Three seconds of damage. It's absolutely fine. I will accept it.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I'm wiggling! Oh my god.
Car on the left.
Oh my god!
3 wide. Clear on the left. All clear.
That's how we do it, boys. I should be dead right now. There's been far too many instances where my death should have been certified.
Car on the right.
Why is it every time I look in my mirror there's a white Mustang sending it? I have yet to see my mirrors not be a white Mustang into every single corner. How does he keep coming back? Okay, finally, I think we're clear. Yeah, Ford OP, man. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Oh! Hey, oh! Wait, how is he P3 a lap down? Oh, no, he's not. Okay. Interesting. Oh! Oh!
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Alright. Is there a panda there? Oh, that's Ron. He's editing some of my YouTube videos right now. Try not to distract him, please. He's hard at work. Everyone say hello to Ron real quick. Hi, Ron. Hi.
Well done, mate.
You are appreciated. I pay him well. I pay my editors well.
Whoa, let's go. Thanks for resubscribing to UKOG.
As an experienced Ford man, what would be your top advice to drive that boat? Also thanks for the absolutely zero content and slow driving.
Thank you very much. My top advice for driving the Ford. Let me not drive into the grass real quick. My advice would be, if you are wanting to start driving the Ford, get a non-understeery setup. Would be good. Basically, go low front anti-roll bar and high rear anti-roll bar. That's the main thing I would advise. That is essential.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Obviously, you can get my setups on Go, yay! But if you don't want to get my setups on Go, then a high rear anti-roll bar is absolutely essential for that car. Essential to make it turn. I shouldn't be saying that. Go are probably gonna ground me after this stream, but there you go. I've just shared a secret. Jordan Sherritt's calling me already.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
I'm sacked, boys.
Fastest lap of the race so far.
But yeah, I'd advise that, but also trail braking is essential. So basically, you know, braking long and deep into corners to get the rotation, because the car doesn't rotate off throttle very well. The only way you get that car to rotate is by having some sort of brake pressure. You want to learn to keep just like 10% of brake pressure. Watch any driver who is in the Ford who's competitive. Watch how they drive the car, and they are deep on the brakes for like most of the corner, you know? So I would highly advise just learning that technique and how to apply it well. And then finally, don't be afraid to use TC. I know everyone says, oh, but TC off meta, the TC off meta. To go fast, you need no traction control. That doesn't apply to the Ferrari or the Ford. The Ford, you can use TC, and you can use a lot of TC and get away with it with minimal time loss. So don't be afraid to be at Watkins Glen and be using TC8 or TC9. Don't be afraid of doing that. For reference, I use TC6 in quali, but Fosh uses 7. I think Sam Gaskell, my team, uses 7. And you can go all the way up to like 9 and it still be viable. So don't be afraid of using a working TC. They're my biggest tips for the Ford if you want to do well in it. Because a lot of the pace is found on the exit of the corners. And the TC works, and if you're on too low TC and you're sliding around and getting the rear out on every exit, you're losing so much time. Every time you have a rear slide on the exit of a corner in the Ford, you're losing time. You're actively losing time. Use TC. It's better to scrub speed on the exit with TC than have some crazy drift every time.
Car on the left.
Look at that OP Lexus.
Clear on the left. For exceeding track limits.
I'm a cheater! I overtook him and cheated! Give the position back now. How dare I? Oh! A double cheater!
Track limits.
Not a single cheater. A double cheater. Is it better for all cars to do that? Some cars, genuinely, you lose no time. Like, you can get the rear going a bit wild and lose pretty much no time. Like, the McLaren, you can slide the rear of that car a lot more than other cars and not lose time. The Audi, you do have to be quite on the ball. If you get a little bit of a wiggle, you do start losing time. I think the same with the Porsche as well. But you can get like a little wiggle, you know what I mean? The Ford, if you just get like even a slight wiggle on the exit, you're probably losing time. It's more of a time loss in the Ford than a lot of other cars, basically. It's very significant. And because there's a working TC, use it. Because the problem is the Audi and the other cars don't have a working... Well, they have a TC that works, but poorly. So, yeah, you might lose time with a wiggle on the exit with the 0 TC, but you'd lose even more time if you had TC1 on, for example, right? Whereas in the Ford, you've got to get out of jail free car because it's got a working TC, and you won't lose that time. You know what I mean? Sorry if I'm explaining things really poorly. I'm trying. What setting is essential for the 296? I don't know, you can change a lot in this car, to be honest. The driver, yeah. The driver. The driver is essential. So when you see me in this car, you know shit's not gonna be too good. Yeah, I'm reloading this car quite nicely now. A 46.5 is pretty good considering I had 40 liters of fuel. That's about a 46.0 quali mode. Only a couple temps to find. Obviously, we're like quite a midst into the race. We're finding that pace.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Oh. A dead man! Or should I say a brick? A brick. Oh. Wait, how did I survive that? Mate, the Ferrari around here is so easy to drive compared to other cars. It's nuts. Ford, you've got to be so accurate with the Ascari curbs because of that weird bounce. Pisses me off. I hate driving the Ford around this track. Like, genuinely, it's one of my least favorite combos. But the Ferrari's really fun. The only issue is it gets a bit of a wiggle in Ascari. And then, like, Parabolica as well. Like, it wiggles around in those corners. Even with the high TC, it still does a wiggle, and then the TC kicks in and you lose a bit of time. It's a bit annoying. Oh, fuck. Please stop. Sorry, Wiggles! Why do I think I'm in LMU? Every time I'm going into that curb, I'm like, oh shit, I'm not meant to take this. I'm not meant to take this. Damn it, man. I don't know how it takes that curb so well. I don't know how the Ferrari goes over that curb with no issues compared to a lot of other cars. But then you can't take the Giga line on the Ascari exit, so it's weird. It's like the Ferrari is like genuinely insane over some curbs. The curves it can take, it's crazy over. The curves it can't take are ass. There's just, it's amazing up to a certain limit, and then it just falls off a cliff, you know? Okay, that was too late.
Final warning for exceeding track limit.
What? I didn't even gain any time! Ignore the delta. How did this happen? Average esporter response. Oh my god, like, I cut turn 1 and lost so much time. And the game still gave me a warning. And I got a drive through. It's not like I already had 3 warnings before that, you know, all of my own. So I was running the risk anyway. God, this game sucks. Proceeds to get another drive-through. It's Jardia's fault. Yeah, that was, to be fair, that was Jardia's fault, you know. I went into that corner thinking of Jardia. Hard on the brakes. Oops, what am I doing? How did I... What? How did I only lose like 100th? What? Okay. Push.
Yellow flag accepted.
There's been an incident in Sector 2! Oh no! What is this lap? Yo. Yo. We're at the end of a 20-minute race. I soiled it. Soiled it. Soiled it! That was a sick lap, though. That was sick. Wait, I have Bop as well! What? I didn't know I had 10 kgs in this lobby. Oh, hello.
Car on the left.
Thank you, thank you.
Clear on the left.
I think the Ferrari might be a little underbopped at Monza. I'm starting to get I don't know if you guys are getting a slight impression here. Because I definitely am getting a little feeling in my tummy. Just the... You know what? No, it's not. I'm just an amazing driver. That's what it is. I am the world's best driver. That's what it is. Definitely. 100%. Absolutely 100% the world's best driver. No one can achieve the times I'm doing right now. A little bit underbopped here, I think, too. Yeah. Oh, yo, GG on your result last night, by the way. Amazing result. You managed to slap the whole of FDA. That is an achievement, sir. You should be proud. Can we get a serving of humble pie? I will probably crash or get a drive-thru on this last lap. The world has a way of telling me things.
There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Oh, that's gravel. Yeah, I noticed you kept somehow getting into incidents like every race. Like at Paul Ricard, for example, he should have like been on for the win there against Grant. So he had such crazy pace, but then you had that. It was you that crashed at turn 1, right? I'm almost certain.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Unless I'm talking about someone else. I don't think I am though. But yeah, it's good to get a nice result, and like I say, you deserve it. I have been noticing, like in just the daily races and stuff, you've been on fire in that Ferrari, so good shit, man. Oh, didn't take enough
Slow
kill.
car ahead.
Nice. Right, this should be good practice. Very good practice for Nordschleife. Right? Great Nordschleife practice here. Bang.
One excellent job. What a race. See you
I need to see this start. This start was nuts. Let's have a look. And we actually did the last to first really early on in that race, which is surprising. Alright, so we go into turn 1. There is a blockade. Made it. Wait, how did we get hit? Did he? It feels like he just accelerated, like... I don't know. He just rolled into it. Interesting. Oh my god. Let's see. Wait, what? Oh, wait. The Lexus in the lead. The Lexus is the lead car coming into here. Bruh! Go, Maserati, go! Gonna save that replay, that was funny. He did the alternate line. That was fun though. Right, now let's do some Nords practice. Why is this song on my playlist? It's not. It's just... Oh, it's a Spotify Smart playlist. Right, let's do some Nords practice. Nords practice. Is there a public lobby again? Hey, I don't know what it is. Public lobbies are fun, man. Nah, there was no Nords public. Right, low fuel. $24 NERB. Which one should we go into? Let's try this one. LFM. Me on. Yeah, that guy was very scared of people behind him. Neo is in here. Neo. Right, let's see if there's a chance of rain. I'll join the other server. See if it's wet.
Why in a Ferrari, chat? Do we need to beat some sense into him?
Oh no, no, please don't get the belt. Please, please do not get the belt. I'm in a Ferrari because I am an idiot. That is why. That is why. No, it's genuinely an amazing car at this track. At this track, it's a great car to drive. It's fun. It's the most fun GT3 at this track. 100%. Has a working TC. It goes over the bumps. It doesn't wheelie. It's just fun. A really fun car at this track. So, yell at me all you want. Call me a liar. Call me a this. Call me a that. No, this car is... Wait, wet cog V2. Try it. Okay. I don't know what that setup is. I don't know what that setup is. 77, 8, 1, 1, 15, 12, 34. Yeah, that's exactly what I got there. Bam, bam, ba, bam. I need to be honest, I need to maybe try and make this a 2-2 duct setup for the race, so I don't get any graining. So I need to, or at least on the front. The rear can stay as 3. But yeah, I definitely need to go 2 on the front. So let's go.
Whoa,
1, 2,
let's
3.
go. Thanks for
1, 2, 3,
resubscribing to UKOG.
4. We'll go 4 down on the front. That's what it's like. Yo, Manny McMillan with the Prime 68. Thank you very, very, very much. One away from the magic nice number. Yo, JPS. What about the BMW? What's the problem with it in your view? I just do not enjoy driving the BMW. I feel like it's a boring car, and I just like, I don't know, I just don't enjoy driving it. Never have. I did a 24-hour race of it at Spa when it first came out, the new BMW, with Jardia, and we won it. It was great. It was a great race. We won it, but I just didn't enjoy driving the car. Did not find it enthralling in any way. Unsub forever. No! No! And there was just some cars that are just like don't gel with you, and it's fine if it gels with if it gels with you and not me. You know, don't just copy what I'm saying. But personally, for me, I just don't find it a fun car to drive. Now, if I had to drive it for an esports series and I was forced to, obviously I'd learn to. But if I have a choice, same with like the Aston, for example. If I've got a choice, I ain't driving that shit. I just find it boring and dull. You have to obviously use TC0 to go quick in it. And the throttle isn't very progressive. You just got to stomp it to get that turbo going, which is really annoying. At least drive the 488. Yeah, I would drive the 488 here. If it was in the LFM BOP. I'd give it a go. I'd ask Fosh for a dock and do it. But it's not. The only way I drive the 488 at this track is if I do AOR and sign up for it in the old Ferrari. How long is the multi-class race? I think it's an hour? Or it might just be 45 minutes. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just keep driving around. Need to get used to the track. It's been a while. We need a good 24. Soon we do. It's been too long. Oop. $45? Okay. Share your setup. It's on go. I mean, I do leak my setups all the time, so let's be real. If you stick around in the stream, you'll probably get it eventually. I am the most notorious leaker of setups. But if you want it right now, if you want the pay to win option, then it's on go. You can either get the pack or you can just get a monthly subscription, which is a lot cheaper. When will bro get the setup cover? Yeah, but sometimes I want to show my setup, so I'd be taking it off and then forgetting to put it back on. I've got two options, guys. I've got the pay-to-win method or the free-to-play method. The free-to-play is wait until I accidentally leak it, which will happen at least once every stream. Whoa! What the fuck? What's happened? What's happened?
Box, we have to repair the car.
What the? You guys see that? Everything froze. My whole... everything just froze. I think my PC just shut itself. I think that might have been my PC. If the stream lagged as well. That has never happened before. Oh my god. Now I'm scared. It's probably Windows trying to force an update. 100%. Fucking windows, man. PC is about to explode. It's exploding! Dude, that was insane. That was like... That was impossible. If that happens in the race, I'm dead, you know? Wait, let's see what it looked like on the replay. Oh. Whee! That's a lot of damage as well. Like, oh my god. That's like a minute of damage or more. And it's on the... Yeah, that's crazy. There's an update? Damn. Fucking Windows, man. That has never happened before. I've had like small little lags when Windows tries to do an update or something, but not like that. That was on another level. That was brutal. That was fucking brutal. Wait, I need to have fresh tires. What's that? Right, we'll just drive around for a bit. And then we'll, yeah. Hopefully not have that happen again. I want to do a lap just to make sure it doesn't happen. I feel like no matter what I do when it comes to my settings with Windows updates and stuff, it still always gets in the way and is like forcing me to do shit all the time. Even when I turn everything off, it's still somehow, I don't know. Because I do update my PC every time. Maybe when I update it, it changes the setting back. I don't know. Because that's like the first time that has happened since getting this PC. Like since, because like I said, I turn all that shit off. And I keep up to date with my updates on it, but I don't know. It's probably just a Windows thing. Classic Windows. Purchase of Windows tech support. So what? Next time I get someone call me up about claiming they're Microsoft, I'll listen to them and I'll pay them the Google Play cards that they're asking for, and maybe we'll get an answer then. I have an internet virus. Do not redeem!
There's a slow car ahead.
Man, I love watching K-Poga, man. It's like every few months, I just get like an addiction to his videos. He raided me a few times back in the day when I used to do Guitar Hero. He gave me like a 9,000 viewer raid once, and it was the most viewers I've ever had on stream. Absolute legend. Man, this feels so much different to the Lexus. What if I just choose the Lexus for this track? Even though I won't be getting minus 20 kg that it needs. Let's pick it anyway. For a laugh.
Yellow flag ahead, charging front.
Nah, I'll stay in Ferrari. Maybe next time. Next time. Oh, I crashed at the same corner. Not lag related this time. Unrelated to lag, I crashed. If you make more time for streaming, your number goes up. It's true, but I don't know. I know it might sound stupid to say as a streamer, but like I don't have a view count on my stream anymore. Like I haven't had it for over a year now, maybe more. I have no idea how many viewers I have at any point. I just stream and have fun, and as long as I can, you know. As long as I can keep doing it, and I can afford to do it, I just keep doing it. It's very easy for streamers to get focused on numbers, and then like, yeah. I just don't care. You know, as long as I can do this as a job, which I've been able to do for the past 10 years now, it's all Gucci. Maybe if maybe if things go south and I can't afford it anymore, maybe I'd be able to. Maybe I would have to start focusing on the numbers a bit more, right? Hey, oh! He's dead!
Right.
We bullied him off the road! Because I understand that's probably, you know, for other aspiring streamers, it might be a little bit of a privileged stance to say, oh, I don't even care about the numbers. But it's more of a, I don't let it, oh fuck, ah! It's more of, I don't worry about them in terms of, like, my stream. Because some people, like, if they see, like, their numbers go down, get so stressed. And I know that because I've been in that situation, right? If you have like your view count on your stream constantly, let's say I'll be like driving around here, right? And I'll go into a race and I'm like, yeah, this race is gonna be sick. Tonight this multi-class race is gonna be sick. Right? And I'm just saying, yeah, my viewers are gonna love this. This is gonna be great for my channel. And then let's say I start the race and my viewers go down for some reason. More than likely, it's because someone else went live, or it's getting late for some people, or there's like maybe F1 is on. You know what I mean? There's probably a very good reason why, but in your brain, you're gonna be like, why are people not watching? What's going on? Is this race terrible? Have I done something? What the hell? I need to self-evaluate my stream. And I know that feeling because I used to definitely feel like that sometimes when I was doing the whole Guitar Hero stuff. But and a little bit when I started sim racing, but no, it's been a while now, and I just don't focus on it because I don't need to, and I just like enjoying myself, you know. I do look at the stats though. Like at the end of my stream, I look at like you get like stats, and I look at them sometimes. Also, YouTube tells you like YouTube literally puts it in your face. So after a YouTube stream, you go on your analytics, and it's like, wow, you got X amount of viewers this stream. I feel like YouTube is condescending though. Like. I don't know if anyone else makes YouTube videos, right? Or anyone, doesn't matter if you're big or small, it doesn't matter. But you know, like, when you release a video and YouTube's like, wow, this video's doing great. Wow, it gives you, like, advice or, like, gives you, like, updates on your video's, like, progress. And it can be so demoralizing. Because, like, sometimes it's like, wow, your video is performing better than normal because more people are viewing it. Yeah, okay, I get that. That makes sense. But then, let's say, like, I release a video. Like, let's go with YouTube Shorts, right? YouTube Shorts is RNG. YouTube Shorts is just whether YouTube recommends it to people, right? So I'll release a YouTube Short, and sometimes YouTube just... You have the stats in front of you. We don't hide it. It's there. It shows you how many times YouTube has promoted your short, right? And they will do a message to me. Let's say my short hasn't been recommended much. They will say, this video isn't performing well because it hasn't been viewed by enough people because the reach isn't high. And all that's going through my mind is, well, that's not my fault. I can't change how you do this. YouTube has decided how much it's pushing this video. It, like, tells you something to improve that's out of your control. Oh no, the bots are in here. Yeah, YouTube is quite a wild platform. And to be honest, I enjoy it. It's like every time you, like, make a video or something, you sort of just roll the dice. And it's like, well, what's YouTube gonna do with this one? Making a YouTube video is to get popular is basically gambling. I get the feeling. You know, like if you make a bet on something, like, that's the feeling I get when I release a YouTube video. And if for some reason it doesn't get pushed by the algorithm, again, it's the feeling of losing gambling. It's like I put all my money on red and it's black. Damn it! It's really funny, but it's fun. Oh, that's late. That's late. Oh! I missed the bus. Content creation is 95% luck. I think for some cases it is, but I think for the majority of people, I don't think it's luck. Oh, well... It's luck in a way of... But I think for most people, it's... You gotta just release good content. I think back in the day, it was maybe a little bit of luck, because you could release, like, dog shit content back in 2010. And as long as it got recommended, everything was good, right? But I feel like nowadays, like... People have got such good content and put lots of quality and editing to a video. I don't think it's that anymore. I think it's more of, if you release really good videos at whatever you do, I think eventually it just takes one video to pop off and there you go, you know what I mean? Whereas if you're releasing dog shit content that's really boring or, like, unviewable like me, it's... Okay, one of your videos eventually pops off, but then no one wants to subscribe from it, you know what I mean? Like, I was quite lucky on my sim racing channel that I made that video about, like, cheaters, for example. And I put effort into almost all my main videos. And that one went quite viral. I got a lot of subs from it, which is nice. But it's because people saw that and was like, okay, but it's not just like a shit video, you know? Same with, like, my YouTube short. Some of them I put effort into, some of them are a little bit more just like I upload a clip, right? But one of them went kind of viral. It's that video where I pushed the guy over the line who ran out of fuel. And literally the top comment from that is like, I'm gonna subscribe to this guy, that was a really heartwarming moment kind of thing. I swear it wasn't a bot comment, I swear. It was a genuine comment. But, like from that one video, it was like I got loads of subscribers from it. So it's like that video could have got no views, right? It could have just got no views and not been pushed by YouTube. But you know, thankfully I won the lottery on that video, and it was a pretty good video, so it did well, and it's cool. So it's like YouTube is like gambling, and it's fun. It's fun gambling. And there's no risks apart from your time wasted on editing a video. Yo, Boris, what up? Oh my god. Ah, Boris! Boris, you're distracting me! Leave! No, I'm joking.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
How dare Boris join this channel? I feel like I've got major understeer, and it's crippling me. Boris, thank you for applying the reverse grid to Pro Series. That's going to make for some really fun races. Thank you. Oh my god. I am very much looking forward to it. God, I am slipping and sliding. My noodle everywhere. My noodle! Ah! Oh mein good. Oh mein good! I actually invalidated by going off at some point there. Maybe I actually switched to Lexus. How do reverse races work? So, you have a 20-minute sprint race, qualifying, then a 20-minute sprint race, and then you have a second race, 40 minutes, and the top 15 is reverse grid. Yeah, sim clips definitely promote this channel. Thank you, sim clips. Oh my god. .807. I don't think that's a good lap. I don't think that's a good lap, to be honest. Should be at least in like the 806s, 805s with this fuel level. Boom! Let me try something real quick. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna do that. I don't even care. Fuck it. I'm gonna try something. I've tried a weird setup change, and it could kill me. It probably, in fact, it is gonna kill me, but I'm trying it anyway. Time to hang up the gloves and call it a day. Sorry if I sound like a jackass. It's just, compared to my normal laps, that's what I'm doing. So I know what I need to be doing. And that lap was jackassable. Don't forget to like the stream. Yeah. Thank you, Alfonso. to not like the stream, chat. Aww. Come on. Maybe I should just change my pick and actually go Lexus. Do I have time? For shits and giggles, we go Lexus. I think it might be too late. So, next time we do one of these Nords races, we'll go Lexus. We'll go setups, add race room. No idea. But if it's popular and competitive, potentially. If you don't like the stream, an innocent child somewhere in the world will die. And I will sneeze again if you do not like the stream, so that you need to like it. I will continue to sneeze unless you click the like button.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
I'm feeling more comfortable with this track now. In theory, you still have 50. Oh, is it a quarter past this race? Is this one of those races? Quarter past. Damn it. Oh my god. Quarter past. Alright. Right. It's alright. They'll do Ferrari this time. We've settled in. But next time we'll go with the Lexi. The sexy Lexi. Go, 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 go. Well, that's so much easier around there with the max rear rate. Oh my god! I thought I was going in the wall. I would have blamed Boris for that. I need to stop blaming Boris for things. He's done nothing wrong. Or has he? Don't blame him, he might fight. Shit. You're right. Boris wouldn't fire me. I'm a valued LFM driver. Watch him get fired, he'll stream full-time then. It's so toxic. Suddenly UKOG will have a view account on his stream. Oh no, it's over, boys. It's over. Nah, I'm glad to be on the LFM team. Considering how much I drive this damn platform, it makes sense. A mutual romance. I wear LFM. I have the LFM boxer shorts. No one else can say that. Well, if they got the shirts, I guess. In terms of underwear, I wear LFM. Is that a soccer shirt you're wearing? One, it's football, and two, it isn't. It's actually a band top. It's the heavy metal band Trivium. But they had some limited edition merch on this one UK tour they did. And yeah, it was pretty cool, so I bought it. Do I fart in the LFM underwear? I fart in every pair of underwear I have. I am a serial farter. Thankfully, my farts don't smell that bad. So, like, I can go through life farting all the time. And, like, no one really notices. For the most part. Am I willing to let my wife comment on that? No. Did you just add more rake to the Go setup? Nah, I just basically made this. So I've got my quali setup, right, on Go. I've got my race setup on Go. But this is like a 40-minute race. So I needed something in between, basically. So I changed, I'm not going to tell you exactly, but I changed the rear rate to make this more of a mid-ground setup. And also a click of brake, yes. I made it safer, but made it so it turns still. To accommodate the fuel. I shat the bed, but made it safer still. The livery you chose doesn't exist anymore? Wait, what? Ah! Boris again distracting me, man! This is... I'm gonna have to... Can't believe this, man. Oh my god, that was fast. Alright, after this lap I'll have a check. What was that other lap I did? It was 807. No, it's right there, 8077. I'm an idiot. Wait, is there a new livery tool on LFM? I swear I remember reading that. Do I have to get it? Like, is it mandatory? Like, is the old one not supported anymore, or recommended? All right, I'll definitely get it then. I'll figure it out after the stream. I mean, even if it wasn't, you know, it's not mandatory. I'm gonna get it anyway because why not? New things. Oh no! Oh my god! I am so annoyed. What a shitty carousel. I shat my pants in the carousel. I pooped my brain. Alright, come on, let's focus. LFM app in the future? Holy shit. Oh my god, what the fuck? No! No! Oh. An ACC anti-cheat with LFM? Huh? Yo. Yeah, I retire the moment, like, alright guys, I've decided to give up ACC. I've just gotten bored of it. Just, oh, a new update? Cool. Alright, yeah, I'm bored of ACC now. I'm bored. It's not, I know it might seem like a coincidence. Weird, but, you know, I just... weird. Why not 2K on YouTube? So I cannot at the moment with my computer and internet. However, I have plans to be able to fix that for YouTube. Soon, YouTube will have a very, very, very clear picture. Wait, I went off the track, and this is... I did the exact same lap time, and I went fully, like, fully off the track in 2 separate occasions. I think the setup's better. I think we found a better setup. It was a little bit sketchy, though, so I'm going to just make one change. Just slightly sketchy going into some corners, so let's just lower that a little bit. Right. That was nuts, though. That felt good. Alright, let me save this. This can be the UKOG, UKOG 3-lap setup. UKOG 3 laps. Doc. Oh, yep. Bam. Ah! I leaked it. I told you! There you go! The free-to-play method. The free-to-play method. Right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oh no! Jordan Sherritt's gonna get me now. Right, who can we watch? You guys can watch this guy. Right, I'll just be a minute. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Oh. I wasn't gonna change my top because I'm really sweaty, so I'll just be like another minute. Do it in front of the camera to get more subs? Damn it, you should have told me that earlier. What happens if you leak too many setups? I'm pretty sure I'd get kicked out. I can't keep doing this. I legitimately can't keep doing this. I can't keep getting away with it. So.
Whoa, let's go.
Yo,
Thanks for
Shiverton!
resubscribing
Thank you,
to
thank you,
UKOG.
thank you. 8 months. One away from a sub, baby. Cheers, man. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Whoa! Oh my god! And Hero is in the wall. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he's dead. He's legitimately dead. Right, let's get ready to join the server. Right. Where is it? Low fuel. Prepare to get ready. Oh my god, load. Yeah. I'm going to type this in here. Wait, let me just make sure that it's... Yeah, my primary and that are the same. Not driving Texas? I wish. Tell Boris, if you're here still, add the Lexus to the daily bop, please. Ignore what Haunted is saying. He doesn't know. Add Lexus to the daily bop. Don't add it to Pro Series, but just the daily races. It would more cars, more fun, please. I wonder if he heard. Haunted do laps. There's a whole Go library and a Hymo library. I don't understand. It's all there. There's laps for every track. There is a Lexus in this race. Let's fucking go. Chad. It's probably the same guy that was in the Lexus last time when I crashed and died. Do you guys remember? It's probably that guy. I don't know what do laps, but like there are good laps there. A lot of the time it needs more than -40. You know, it's not good enough to even make the bop system, which is fine, you know, but Lexus car is a driver number 2, 6.6k elo. Nice. Nice. Respect. I can't remember his name is, but he did it last time. Come on. Let me in. Let me in. Can't get in. Let me in. I think Boris is gone. Right, next time Boris is in the chat, we need to plead to him to add the Lexus into the dailies. Plead. How long had they had a safety car in ACC? Wait, a safety car? I wish they had a safety car in ACC. That'd be sick. Jardia is in a race with a safety car right now. Oh, it's probably that's probably an actual real person whose name is probably safety car, and I guess that's just part of that league, right? It's probably just part of that league that they're doing. That's cool though. I think safety cars like that are like interesting. I think that's the only way you can really do it. You can't really have a an AI safety car. There's too many bugs when it comes to AI safety cars, I think. Hey, oh, I'm getting called by a Papega. Hello?
Hello, you traitorous coward.
How dare you?
I mean, what?
How dare you? Wait, can you join the server?
No, I don't see it yet. I see Monza went up. Should start at the same time. Is it not called Split 1, maybe?
Boris!
Hey, haunted shops.
There's PWA Firabendlingler 25-1 split 1. That's up.
Yeah, I see that one. And then Monza server also went up. I hope they fixed the wait time, because the practice server for Nordschleife had 3-minute waiting time.
That would be funny.
I think that happened in one of the Nordschleife races.
Let me
So
in!
how do you explain yourself, George? The one track the Ford isn't OP, and you're instantly jumping ship.
Yep. I hate it.
Disgusting. I'm gonna see why. It's a fucking struggle bus.
Green light.
Oh, there it is.
I'm just driving the car I'll be picking for Pro Series, that's all.
Hmm. So what you're saying is you like cock and ball torture. I see. Bob tourist. How's Nordschleife overheating the tires?
Just let them get hot, 'cause it's better than getting graining down the long straight. That's what I've experienced in my limited limited research.
You know what the issue with the Ford here is?
What?
You know how every other car boings around with the rear? The Ford just does it with the front. And on most tracks, it doesn't fucking matter because, like, how often do you
Yeah, because
care?
it clears everything on most other tracks. But
It,
here it
first
doesn't.
of all, it clears most things, but even if it doesn't, like one frontal bounce generally doesn't fucking matter. Most
Yeah.
places where you take like a bad curve, like you're gonna understeer a bit and that's it. But in that one fucking corner, it's just so bad because you just bounce straight into the wall.
Yep. It does it in other cars. Like, most other cars have a bounce there, but it's not as, like, deadly as the Ford. It's like it's like Monza when you go over that fucking Ascari curb. You just double bounce off it.
The thing is, like, I looked at my replay. I triple bounce with, like, no dampening. Just 3 same bounces into the wall.
Wait, we're going straight into quali with, like, no practice. Wait, what?
What do you expect?
I thought there was, like, a 10-minute practice. Oh my god. We're in.
Probably not 40 liters.
We are in.
I think that leaving late out of the pits is a really bad idea since this is multi-class.
Yeah, with the
Why is
GT.
everyone's sitting in the pits?
With the GT4s, it's gotta be a... You gotta go for it.
I'm unfortunately already late to the party. I had 40 liters in my setup.
There's a gaggle of cars here. I'm gonna start leaving a gap.
Maybe I can overtake all the GT4s in time.
I don't know how big of a gap I need to leave. 'Cause it's
Yes.
Usually whenever I leave a 4-second gap, by sector 2, I regret everything.
Before you go on Nordschleife, it's already down.
Slow car ahead.
There's still one GT4 ahead at least.
118 ahead of me. I think I need to leave a moderate gap. That's gotta be
Why are
enough.
these What the hell are these GT3s doing? There's like a bunch of GT4s, but GT3s are stopping for them. So silly.
This has gotta be enough of a gap.
You're making a fucking traffic jam, George. How many cars are in this lobby? Oh, someone went on the grass.
67, so absolutely at the end of this sector, I will be driving through traffic to get onto the
I should park
Nordschleife.
sideways on the track just for you. Hey, I'm waiting for the gap, you know. 24:60 now. That's a fuck.
It's AOR again. Alright, I left a 5-second gap to the car ahead. That's gotta be fine.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
I'm not gonna leave that much. It's gonna be a bit sad there for everyone.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
It wasn't fine. Yeah, I'll just start beeping my horn if I catch him. Stop flashing now.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Doesn't matter, I'll invalidate anyway, more than likely. The one valid lap in practice.
Yep, that sounds like something I would do. On accident, surely.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, accident.
Yellow flag is charging front.
A solo quality from LMU would be a good thing. That is another funny thing about LMU. We had this realism, no clipping and shit, and then suddenly everyone has their own track for qualifying.
Yeah. Okay,
Why are you on a racing line?
I've caught 3 seconds. 100% this was... Oh no, man.
Well, the second lap is going to be the more important one anyway.
Yeah, then you've got the GT4s to play with.
Yeah, that's true.
The guy...
There were some GT4s who went ahead, though.
Someone left a 11-second gap ahead of me.
Smart. Unlike you.
That's honest, yeah. Oh, he's stopping! Oh, I love you!
Paid actor.
I think I actually was paid. Group strip. I genuinely find this car so much fun to drive through. Which I never thought I'd ever say.
Heresy.
Damn it. Oh, I didn't change my pressures. Is it auto?
It's 26.
Ah. Yeah, yeah. Might change that for the next one we do. I think it would be wise.
Well, I wonder, am I the only one driving the Ford here?
Maybe.
Is there anyone else? I would definitely not be surprised.
I think he might be the only Ford driver. But it's OP, damn it!
Yes.
It's just impossible in a straight line. So bad.
Oi, you fancy a cuppa and a dodgy Vicky. I'm absolutely knackered after all that faffing about, honestly. It was a right shambles, innit? But hey, Bob's your uncle and Fanny's your aunt. We somehow barged it in the end. Now, don't go losing your marbles if I swipe the last Joffacy.
What the fuck was that TTS? That was brilliant. Don't go losing your marbles. Bob's your uncle. Annie's your aunt. I love that, thank you. This lap has been very average at best. I mean, this might be an 806, maybe 807 if I'm lucky. But it's not been a great lap. I've made way too many stupid mistakes. A little bit hot though, so, you know, take away a second or two because of the temps. .807. Predictions. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go again. Bop. 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 Yeah, I gotta let this go through. He's on a lap. How much of a gap have I got? Glod ahead. Is he on a lap? Is Glod on a lap? That is the question. 135. Is Fitch, that GT4, starting a lap? Oh god. Oh no. We gotta back up. We gotta back this bitch up. Now we go.
Car on the left.
Oh my
On the
god.
left.
Please don't be doing another lap. No! What is the chances of this? Oh my... You are kidding me. The chances of that. To start the lap inside a GT4. Right, we got time to do another. I went round and did my lap. And I started my lap inside of a GT4 nearly. And it happened to be a fucking McLaren. So, yeah, I completely lost that lap. Immediately into turn one.
And did he overtake you?
There's a slow
Yep.
car over there.
And I couldn't re-get him because it's a McLaren.
Nice.
That's so annoying.
Uh-oh, it's again a McLaren. No, I think we got him.
I see a car ahead. I've started my lap. I see someone. Oh my god, that was so distracting! A Ferrari came out the pits and just didn't stop for oh my god, I'm gonna go crazy. That's so irritating, man!
Aren't you like easy P1 anyway?
For now. Now, any lap you start after the countdown appears doesn't count. So anyone who goes over the line now to start that lap, it's not a valid lap, right?
Yes.
Someone's telling me that is not the case.
I don't even know how is this like a discussion we're having.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I mean, it might be broken.
You will
'cause I don't
see
think there's
later.
I mean, it could be broken, because, like, where else would you test this? Maybe, like, a Donington?
So, could I do it right now, technically, is restart my lap?
You can test it. It's weird that the wait time is... I guess you need it for GT4s.
Right, let me try. I'll test it then. I don't care about this lap.
Cut detected.
Because I've got time to now go round, start my lap, and then finish it. Let's see. I will be the test piggy. Maybe that's why sometimes, even though everyone's like invalid, when people are driving around, it doesn't tick over. Like sometimes it just won't tick over. I just got, oh my god. Fucking idiot. Just gave myself 3 seconds of damage.
Classic.
Is it only on Nordschleife though?
Well, there's not too many other tracks that are shorter than 2 minutes, because usually the waiting time is 2 minutes, right?
Yeah. But even then, I know in Pro Series I barely made it over the line in time, and then that's it, it's invalid. I've got the finishing flag and it's GG. It might just be a Nordschleife thing. How much I didn't hit the wall.
I died of death.
Was it in the classic spot?
No. I don't know what the fuck that corner is called. I don't even know how to describe that whole area. I mean, it's after Vauxhall when you have that flat left-hander where you can yeet the curb if you go straight. I didn't quite go straight over it, so I just exploded.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know if you can take that flat straight with a Ford. I'm not tried.
Yeah, I haven't got a finishing flag, and it's counting, I think.
Well, looks like it is. I guess we'll find out.
Well, this is something to go to Raggy with, maybe?
Yep. Raggy! I somehow feel like this is Dennis's fault.
Yeah, Dennis.
Well, usually this is not an issue because the wait time wouldn't be set so long, but because of GT4s, I mean, it's still way too long. It shouldn't be over 10 minutes here, right? The wait time should no, there's no cars that need 12 minutes to finish a lap here. 10 minutes should be max, and we got like 13 or something.
live bug testing.
I think this guy should be banned for bug abuse.
Live bugging. I've got triples, so I just use an FOB calculator, and it's not like just a standard number when you have triples. But when I was on singles, I was on 38 or 39, and that's similar to what I have here. At one point I was on 41, but then I found sort of... Oh my god. I found the sweet spot.
That was fuck.
Look at that Lexus. What a Chad.
Would you consider yourself the Max Verstappen of LFM?
No. I am the Lance Stroll of LFM. I'm the Alonso.
This is
I'm
despicable.
washed, but I'm trying my best.
Honestly, this guy. LFM bans him. Abusing game bugs to gain an advantage.
Who is the Max
I think
Verstappen
that's
of
fair
our
ban there. By the way, you know what my theory is on why the 296 isn't dog shit to drive here compared to like everywhere else?
What?
The stupidly high ride height killed the rear downforce that it has just way too much everywhere else. So it's a more balanced car on this track. And with this ride height, it's also okay on the curves to an extent. This fucking guy! You should have at least finished the fucking lap to see if it works.
I don't want to bug
even
abuse.
if it's slower.
If I bug abuse, I'll get banned. I can't do it.
Krauk isn't in the lobby, I don't think.
We know it works, clearly. It works. So that's something we need to write down.
How do we know that it works?
Well,
You
of
chickened
everyone
out.
else is telling me it definitely works.
You absolutely chickened out of that one. We will never know that.
It absolutely
He didn't take the hit for the community.
works.
Look at this streamer. He was fine abusing it, wasting everyone's time until it came time to commit to improving the game for the whole community. So instead, he just wasted
I
time.
hate the community.
People are gonna miss the next race now because of this fucking one dumbass. And he didn't even discover anything. So what the hell is that? It's 6 laps, right?
I don't know.
Who is supposed to know then?
Wait, 8, 16, 24, 32, 44. But then you have a pit stop.
Pit stop is 1 minute. I guess is it 6? Yes,
Wait,
it is.
yeah.
Wait, how the fuck did you got to 44?
Wait.
Brother.
Wait, 16, 32. Yeah, okay, I might be stupid.
Mike? Hello?
Alright, okay. It's 6 laps.
George is doing math, not math.
Okay, I may have been wrong. I missed my child being born because of this guy extending. My bad.
UK education system at work there.
Right, 13.3, so that means 14 liters a lap. 28, 42. So if I start with 44.
Bullshit car.
20
I'll
seconds.
do one less click of rake for copium. Surely it's gonna pay off.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll pay off, yeah. I'm sure that'll pay off.
When Anders there into oblivion in Aero Wash, I'm gonna be really happy I took that one click of rake away.
Go in double file.
And I also wasn't the only Ford in the race, there was another guy and he's behind me. Right
Whoa.
next to me, actually.
Holy crap, another Ford?
Yes.
There's 2 other Fords, I see them. Oh no, no, sorry.
That's
My
us,
eyes
probably.
weren't lining up. Foch
Are you
and
okay, man?
Purple. I think I may have, there might be something in my drink,
Wow.
mate.
Let's go. Thanks for
Seems
subscribing
like
to
it.
UKOG.
Yo, thank you, Black 1919. Thank you very much. Appreciate that brand new Prime sub. I'll put that money towards a better
Maybe
education.
lower wing is the way with the Ford.
I tried
This was pretty fast with the Ford.
I tried to get some White Monster, by the way, guys. They were sold out. So I'll try again tomorrow. What wing was Magrantis on?
I don't know, that's why I'm saying I should ask.
Yeah.
I'm on max, and maybe that's why the car is so shit. On the bumps, just the big rake.
Oh, we're going.
Oh.
What the fuck is happening?
Whoa, let's go. Thanks for resubscribing to UKOG.
Just another sub for my favorite strimmer.
Excellent question.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Why is he going so wide?
Like, why is P1 on the outside going into turn 1? It's so dumb.
Because it's like F1, idiot. Have you never watched an F1 race, George?
They start the race with an overlap. And it's like, what the hell? It's like Red Bull Ring. So stupid.
All I hear is skill issue. Probably just grandpa reaction speed.
I'm going to cry! Yo, thank you for that resub, by the way.
Pit window is open.
Jazzmaster! Thank you, and that wonderful message. I owe you a bouquet of flowers. Thank you. Oh my god, turn, hello?
This river's so slow.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is he doing?
Alright guys, we need to lock in. Lock in. Lock in. I'm locked. I'm nice and locked. Who else is locked with me right now? Look at this. Look at this level of lockage. Justin taking the Grandma line through there. Grandma went to the shop. Stuck in the car park. Now he's going to drive away for my heinous comment.
Whoa, let's go. Thanks for resubscribing to UKOG.
Thank you for resubscribing to UKOG. Cheers, Fred! Frederick! Frederissimo! My man! Hope all is good in das einen Hood. Ich habe 9 pace. I lost another position. I'm P3. Damn it. I'm just losing positions endlessly. From pole to 3rd. I think I've got less wing than Justin because I'm closing in on the straights a lot, and that's without slipstream before. Oh, I slowed down way too much there. That could be a good thing when we go down the dotting the hoe. When we drive down the hoe. Look, I'm touching his rear end nearly. I'm practically tickling him. Oh my god. I've always been scared to use that curb line there because coming off it on the brakes is so sketchy. Right, just gotta try and stick with him, even though he's on probably higher wing here. He should be quicker in the wiggly stuff, but if we can try and stay close enough to be in slipstream range, we should be good. That helps. That definitely helps, to be honest. Alright, we just need to make one more overtake, guys. Still P2 in the top left, apparently. Oh, he's going to get overtaken by Babin. Papa Babin is going to get him. Papa Babin. Where's my livery? Oh yeah, I was told I need to, yeah, I forgot. It's borked. Drop to P3, need content. I'll probably fuck up the pit stop and get a stop go 30. I'm ready for it. Right, the start wasn't great, but we've definitely come back. We're coming back from the grave here. Told you Justin will boil. Justin's gonna read that comment after this race and he's gonna cry. Just to let you know, you have now given Justin misery for the evening. Oh, just a quick question to anyone in the chat. Anyone. This is an important question that you may have the answer to. Does anyone in the chat have a recent Monza race where there was a huge crash at turn 1 saved as a replay file in ACC? It can be from a daily, it can be from LFM, anything. I can create one right now. It can't be an AI race. It's got to be like a public or esport lobby. I could make one actually, you're right. You're right. Justin's fast, he's closing in. I don't have any specific turn 1 mayhem. I mean, like, fucking mayhem. Like, I need a mayhem crash. Basically, I'm making a video with Go of how to best survive turn 1, and I need an example of death. So a replay of death would look really good for the video. Crashes that. Oh, it's got to be turn 1. But if you do, just message me on Discord. Just send me the replay file. As long as it's quite a big death, with multiple cars dying and breaking late and skipping the chicane and death. Just send me the replay file on Discord and I'd be very, very much appreciative. Oh no, my headset's dying! Right, Doddinger. Doddinger, I need to reach for the wire. It's just beeped at me. Usually when it beeps, it's like 20 to 30 minutes before I have to change it. Last time, it was 5 minutes. 5 minutes! We can get to the Doddinger. Two minutes. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, I think I need to get a replacement HS80, to be honest. This one has literally lasted me how many years now? I think it's coming up to 3 years nearly that I've had this headset. It's been fucking flawless. But now the battery is getting a little weaker. Not too weak, to be honest, as long as I charge it, but it can't last a full stream anymore, bless it. Upgrade to the max model. Ah! Sorry if I woke your family, or your cat, or your child, or yourself. HyperX Wilds can go 120 hours. To be honest, I don't give a crap about the battery life. I'm not even give a crap about anything apart from how good the mic is on the headset. That's the main thing. And the mic on this headset, for a wireless headset, is fucking godly. That's the main thing. But thankfully, also the headset is super comfy. And it sounds good. It's just the battery life could be improved. Unfortunately, they made the max version of this headset and took out the good thing, which was how good the mic was. Right, I need to reach for the cable. Oh my god, it's tucked away. Ah, I've just cracked my back. Oh my god. Plug in. Ah, right, we're good. We're good. Woo!
Watch out for fuel. Prepare to come in.
Watch out for fuel. Need to watch out. Watch out. Yeah, you'd have thought my editor could pass me my cable, but he's like, nope. What a mean panda. That's coming out of his pay, actually. Yeah, good idea. Thank you for mentioning that. I'm going to deduct his pay. It wasn't in the job description. Good manners shouldn't have to be in the job description, you know? That should be a given. I'm taking the bamboo and I'm giving it to someone else. Wow, that was a hot and spicy chicane that made me very happy. That's panda abuse for starvation? I don't care. Knowing that gives me satisfaction. I'm a power-hungry boss. I'm the stereotypical power-hungry, manipulative, controlling boss. You hear that, panda? I own you. These people genuinely actually act like that. That's crazy. Who has worked for someone who's like genuinely is that? I have. Only briefly though. Guys, before streaming, one of my jobs was door-to-door sales. Can you believe it? You would suck? I'll have you know, I sold... Well, it wasn't really sales. It was like the government was offering like some free insulation and to like, you know, working class families. And I was just saying that they could apply for it. And if I got people to sign up, I got like some of the revenue or something. I don't know. So it was more of like a government scheme that I was advertising. And if someone did it, then I'd get money. I'm trying to justify the job. But I didn't go into it knowing it would be door-to-door sales. No. So, right. So I worked in a care home looking after elderly people with dementia. I did night shifts for a year. Then I moved to Plymouth with my wife when she went to university. And I had to get a job. And I thought, you know what? I have an IT course. I'm going to use it. So I started looking for jobs. And one of the jobs was the front desk at a hotel. As like the admin and front desk person. I didn't get that job. That was the worst interview of my life. And I'm really good with interviews. That's the only job that I've been to where I've been rejected. But that was awful. It was absolutely horrific, that job interview. But it wasn't my fault. Like, they had it, so they had the manager and the deputy manager on a table with me, and they were like facing me, and I was in like the corner of this big dining room of this hotel, and it was lunchtime, and all of the other staff were having their lunch. So I had the whole staff staring at me whilst I was having this interview. It was so bad. It was so awkward. And I don't know, I just lost my cool. I couldn't handle the pressure of everyone staring at me. And at the end of the interview, they're like asking me questions about myself. They're like, so, do you have any hobbies? What do you do down here? And I was like, well, I've just moved. So, I mean, I've got a bike. I like riding my bike. And at that point, I knew I wasn't getting the job. That was the point. I knew I'm not getting the job. But, no, I applied for this job that was meant to be admin. Working on the computer, sales. You'll be working with a dedicated sales team. There is admin work and computer work. I went to the interview and the same thing we were talking about. So what skills do you have? Well, I have a qualification in this and this and that. I'm good with computers. Wow, you'll fit in great here. You come for your training week next week. And I was like, cool. So I go for my training week and I arrive and within 5 minutes I'm in a car and we're driving to some random suburb and they're like, right, you start on those doors. George, you come with me. I'll show you how it works. I'm like, wait, what? So where's the computers? So where are the computers? And we did door-to-door sales for this government scheme all day. And then at the end of the day, we went back to the headquarters. And oh, Nick's passed Justin. Nice. We went back to the headquarters and we inputted our sales into a computer, which took 2 minutes. That was the admin work. That was the admin work. See, you're using your degree. Well, not degree, but you're using your qualification. Wow. It was so bad. The cult of personality. Right, watch me miss my box and then get overtaken. That's perfect. Bang. Wait, why was it 31 seconds? What? I have no damage? Can't believe it. But I did the training week, right? I genuinely did the training week. I did it. And they prepared me for my first week on the job. And I had a sale already. They started me off with basically a sale that they helped me with. Oh, I stopped early. I dropped early.
Come on, go, go, go.
And Rangi even told me that, and I ignored him. But, yeah, I had one sale, guys. One sale. And on the Monday, I started the job for real. And remember, guys, remember, what we're doing is giving people free wall insulation. Remember that, guys. So, who's going to want wall insulation where someone... Like, by the way, to do this, we had to go into their house. We had to inspect their loft. We had to then drill a hole in their wall to check that there's no current insulation. Who wants this? All to save maybe like £10 a year on their energy bills. Probably working class to lower class families are the target audience, right? We got put on literally a road, an area that was multi-millionaire mansions. Just up and down, private gates, huge mansions, and we're knocking on these doors and going, hey, do you want a wall insulation? It was so bad. So bad. And coincidentally, the woman that was sleeping with the boss happened to get the more like lower class, poorer neighborhoods. Coincidentally, this is all randomly done, by the way, guys. Randomly done. So I did one day. The next day I went, and I was like, I just can't be bothered anymore, because the same thing happened again. So me and the person who I was teamed up with just went to the pub, because he'd been there for another 2 weeks more than me. And he was like, I'm done, man. So we just went to the pub. And we spent the whole day at the pub getting really, really drunk. And then they were ringing us saying, have you got any updates? Any sales? And we were like, yeah. Lots of sales. We've hit the jackpot. And we're just getting pissed. And then another one of the teams that were put on our same neighborhood joined us. And we spent the whole day just getting drunk in this random pub in the middle of nowhere. In this really rich neighborhood. It was insane. And then I just got a taxi home and never went back. So then I went back into care home work. I didn't drive. At that point, I didn't have a license. I couldn't drive. Did the pub need insulation? Excuse me, pub, do you have cavity walls that need filling? Mate, we had these, like, lines. Like, these hooks to try and get the customer, or, like, get the person at the door more invested. It's like, I know what you're thinking. I'm not a salesperson, don't worry. I'm actually offering you a government scheme. I know what you're thinking. Haha. Another salesman at my door. Well, what if I said you could save many pounds a year for free? Just wondering if your door has any, if your wall or loft need any cavities filling, and don't worry, I'm not a dentist. Didn't work, guys. None of it worked. None of it worked. Why didn't it work? Why didn't it work? Who wouldn't want to listen to an anxiety-riddled 21-year-old that can barely speak English talking to them about wall insulation? Who wouldn't trust them and let them drill into their home? I'd let them drill into my home. I have too much of a lisp to even pronounce insulation right. Surely they could trust me. It's not a lisp. I generally have a little lisp when it comes to, like, TH. Like, you know, like, the? I have to really focus when saying the. Because I pronounce it like V-E. The. Like, the. Whereas it's like, the. You know what I mean? With your teeth and your tongue. But can we hear the story where the guy in the stall almost took a shit on you? Another time. You know, if I tell the same story every stream, it will get old, you know. People will get bored of that story. I think people are already bored of that story. No one wants to hear about how an old man nearly lay on my lap and shat. No one wants to hear that. Because they've all heard it before, you know. Tell the time... Wait, tell the story of that time when you bought your car for a service and then shat in a back alley. Right. I didn't shit in a back alley, okay? I shat in my pants. And it wasn't a shit, it was a shart. It was a mild skid at most. So... You are spreading misinformation there. Completely gaslighting my story. But there's no time for it. We don't actually have time to tell the story because there's 2 laps of the Nordschleife. There's too many laps. Sorry, 2 little laps left.
Insulation, 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 insulation.
Insulation?
Insulation, 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 insulation.
Damn it, man. Oh, you cockwomble. Cheers from Canada. Cheers, man. Hope all is good. Insulation. Wait, what's happened behind? Why do we have a 10-second gap? Where has Masoud come from? I didn't even know he was in the race. Where has Masoud come from? Respect. I'm telling you guys, if Masoud did esports and took it more seriously, he would be a scary competitor. God, that was dog shit. Why am I driving like an absolute fucking baloney? What about that story at TwitchCon when other people pissed your pants? Right. God, this lap sucks. Oh my god, what is happening? Skill issue. Skill issue. Dude. Whoa! No! No! The Nordschleife give and the Nordschleife take. Fuck me. Where is Sir Fosh? I don't know. How is your evening of racing going?
It is going. Finding people who didn't change tires.
Can't imagine not changing tires.
I mean, it's a Bentley, but it's very slow to not change tires here. As you would imagine.
I almost died. It would have been rather dramatic.
Well, I definitely witnessed a lot of death.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Fosh. Just having a good time from what I just heard then. I had a frantic gear change and then a fuck. Alright, come on. Yeah, just the one back marker, we're fine. And they're all really close. From P6 to P2. I wonder who's going to... Yeah, that Lexus, if he can keep up with them, could come out on top here. He could overtake all of them down the straight. Potentially. Right, we'll slow down and find out. I like how this race means that the GT4s, a 45-minute race, is actually like a 58-minute race or something. Because we just don't quite lap the GT4 field. We need like another 2 laps. Maybe even more, maybe like 3 laps. I don't know. We need quite a few more laps. But it means the timer runs out, I think, before they even finish a lap, and then they've got to do another one. So the timer hits 0 when they're like on the Doddinger, for example, and then they have to do another lap. So for the GT4s, it's a 55-minute race. god, I'm fucking cooking through this sector.
I must say though, the Ford feels very nice in the carousel. It's like the only corner where it feels nice. Which is kind of the opposite of the Ferrari, I guess.
Ferrari feels fine. It's a little bit weird, but it's not too bad. Just does that a weird locking sometimes when you go in on the brakes.
Yeah.
Why is Masoud always sweaty on stream? Yeah, I love it. I freaking love it, man. The intensity. This is Masoud. This is my impression of Masoud. Come on! He's so intense. I love it. I love it, man. Even though I don't even understand what he's saying, probably one of my favorite streams to watch on Twitch, like ACC. Ooh la la!
Right, you've just started the final lap.
I did an 8:10. I think I lost a little bit of time. Yeah, I love the passion. I love it. I don't know if I can do an 806. The tire wear is really brutal in the hot temps. That was the lap to do an 806, and I almost spun. Oh my god, the Lexus is actually coming through the pack. Come on, Lexus. He's gonna do a 7:56 lap record and catch me. Oh god. Oh, where's the Lexus gone? My goat, no! Fuck, that was a terrible chicane. Almost like half a second. He's back! Can we not spam Minecraft quotes? In fact, you know what? Okay, you can do it. Flint and steel!
Pit window is closing now.
I skimmed through the Minecraft movie on Twitter. I skimmed through it. And it was a great movie. I loved it. I loved it. Ten out of 10 would watch again. Come on, Masoud. Wait, where's Babin gone? Where's Big Papa Babin? Ah! Sorry, I didn't mean to scream.
Car on the
That
left.
is one broken
Three on the
car.
left.
Masoud short on fuel. How much fuel does he have? 3 less than me. Right now. Oh, he's done. And he's dead. No! No! F. Give him a push. If I was behind him on track, I'd genuinely give him a push. That man deserves it. That beautiful man deserves it. Tell Fosh to do it. Fosh, Masoud might be low on fuel, so if you can push him over the line, you come across him.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Rip. I tried, guys.
Kind of fighting. You know, don't want to throw out all my hard work in the bin.
People that are definitely not doubters are telling you should do it. Definitely not doubters.
I mean, if this was an endurance race and the next car was like 50 seconds behind, maybe I'll do it, but it's not an endurance race and the next car behind is 2 seconds behind, so it's not really worth it, you know?
It's not about the winning, it's about the taking part and sportsmanship. You know, you could end up on one of, you know, like on one of these news articles about the time.
Hey, George! I heard Masoud is low on fuel. Could you slow down, let him pass, and then push him to the finish?
No.
'Cause I heard this is not about winning, it's about taking part and making friends. And imagine the Instagram reel with like dramatic music of Masoud running out of fuel, and then comes Savior George, who waited. It's like the guy who like doesn't win a running race to help out his competitor who's like fainting, you know?
Some emotional
You could
music in the background.
literally replicate that entire thing in sim racing.
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
I thought that's already Masoud, but it's not. Also, if you do decide to do that, could you like push him slow enough so I finish ahead of both of you?
I almost involuntarily was about to do that. I don't know how I'm alive.
Slow car ahead.
It's okay. I think it'll be fine. 1.5 liters. Yeah, I'll be fine.
Yeah, I could play the Titanic flute on Masoud's POV.
I think he's gonna make it. 1.5 liters heading into the back straight. I think he's saved enough.
Excellent job.
P1! Let's go, boys!
Oh, GG's.
TY, TY.
What the hell even is that?
Damn. Now turn around and help it. I'll do the Joker lap and come around and push him over.
Did he not
Oh, he's like rolling up the hill. There's no way. Come on!
That's surely not gonna be a catastrophically dangerous situation.
Come on! He's making it. He's there. He made it. Good man. Good man.
I would have definitely pushed him though, by the way. 100% I would have stopped and pushed him for sure.
Yeah, I would have slowed down, but I thought he was gonna make it, you know.
You knew, deep down you knew. You had the hunch. Oh boy. Ah, that was brutal. I kind of came to a conclusion. The Ford here, price like Ford everywhere else, apart from it's actually slower on acceleration than literally like everything else. You just get absolutely dumpstered by beamers and stuff. So I think that gives me a clue that max wing is not the wing that you should be on.
I can't remember what wang I used.
Wait, do you even do this in the Ford ever?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever.
I can't remember. I think it's max.
Lexus in P3.
I know.
Eh? I mean, max wing felt fucking horrendous. Honestly. Fucking terrible. The other Ford was running lower wing, but he went in the bin afterwards. I don't know what happened to him. Okay, not much mess it would finish, you say. Oh. What the fuck is wrong with this car as well? No, I mean, he finished P6, right? He had 25 seconds to go. He just needed to save enough fuel to cross the line.
Lap 2 onto the Donninger? Let's have a look.
No, he ran out here. Low.
That looks fine.
Why is he downshifting?
I mean, this lap onto the Donninger.
Vlad doesn't know how engine braking works. He's like in first gear for some reason. If anything, you should
Oh!
be in 6th there.
What the fuck? Right, what happened with this battling?
Nice finish. How far was the next one?
I gotta watch this fight. What went on? How is Masoud even here? Man was cooking. Look at this Porsche. Oh my god, look at this Lexus. Just going 7 kph quicker. Easy overtake. How did Masoud end up in P2 at one point? Oh, and here comes the Lexus! Yo, this fight. Look at the Lexus! Oh my god, what is going on? He misses the corner. Oh, he gets re-overtaken. And the guys in front are still fighting. Oh, there's contact ahead. Oh my god. No. No, that's where Babin went. That's where Babin went. Wait, whose fault was this? I think he turns in a little bit too early, I think, maybe? Let's see. No. Oh, it's not that. Justin. I don't know. Let's see. I think he turns slightly. He slightly comes left. I don't know. This could be a racing incident. I don't know. Yeah, he's like slightly coming off that curb and to the left. I think it's just a racing incident. But because it's funny, Justin, man. Come on, Justin. Let's have a look. Well, Nick Babbin called you an a-hole. And I agree. Let's see. How far is Nick on that curb? He's on the second square. I'd say that's on Justin. I'd say that's probably on Justin. I think it's too much of a squeeze. He's already on this curb. He can't go much further. I'd say if there was a penalty, it'd be for Justin. Where is this Lexus going? Yeah, I think Justin, to be honest, should get banned from LFM. I agree. It's getting ridiculous now. That was a good overtake. Wait, what? Wait. Wait. Let's just watch this. Doesn't even get a good cutback, but oh my god, the brakes. Hey, he gave up that position way too easily to that Lexus, to be honest. Way too easily. No, Masood! Oh, no! Not ideal. Like, that's not ideal. Yeah, not ideal. Yeah, turning ain't gonna help you there, bro. I'm sorry. You can turn right all you want. Whoa. Oh, that's a shame. And then here comes Lexi. Will the Lexus overtake? Oh, he already overtakes him. I guess Massad was saving fuel down here, right? Yeah, GG. And then this guy comes through as well, or does he wait? Just drives around him. Hey, oh! Who's this lad? No way, is this Nick? What a recovery! Wait a minute. Where did he come from? I thought he was done and dusted after that contact. Look at this. Nick putting up the fight until the last lap. Good stuff. Meow. Yeah, he's out of fuel. It's GG. Wow. So Justin gets P2, Lexus P3, Nick coming on P4, still a great result. This guy, never really heard of this guy, Jayish. Jayish. Jayish Mystery. His team is Please Break Turn 1. Fair play from this dude. Fair play. Maybe we got a new up-and-comer. A new Dara McCormack? Oh my god. At least he made it over the line, yeah. And there was such a big gap, it's like... I actually can't believe he made it. How is it rolling this well? BMW Motorsports makes it over the line in P6. Good stuff. Good stuff. Man, that was a fun race, to be fair. That was a really, really fun race. I really enjoyed that. Man, these Nordschleife races are entertaining. I know we might have been a bit boring in the second stint at least, but still fun. It's amazing to drive. Good content. Very happy with that. Right, that is going to be the end of my stream. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for the subs, the follows, the biddies, the messages of love and beautiful friendship. Thank you, YouTube guys. Anyone who subbed, anyone who dropped a like on the stream and all that stuff. Thank you guys, as always. Do we get a stream tomorrow? Haven't done any daily LFM races yet, so maybe. Maybe we will get one tomorrow. If I do have the day off tomorrow, don't be surprised, but I think I might stream tomorrow. I need to do some dailies to get some on the board. So, yeah. Right. It's been a pleasure, boys. It's been an absolute pleasure. I do need to practice the Ginetta at some point, and I know I'm just going to leave it until Thursday. I know I keep saying, yeah, I'll practice the Ginetta, because Pro Series is single make cup Ginetta. And I keep saying, yeah, I'll practice it. I know it's going to be Thursday at 4 p.m. and then I'll finally jump into the car. But Thursday 5 p.m. and I'll be like, all right, guys, what's the setup? Anyway, it's been a pleasure, boys. Thank you so much, as always, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.